Because sweet is mandatory.
Yes. How the good occasion we start with sweets. Thank you. You wish only to me? So she is engaged with someone from JW. Welcome.
Latest photo.
morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to Jindal Vidya Mandir. It's our privilege to have you as our guest today.
I kindly request you to join us, sir.
Group, about time.
Please have a seat, sir. Good morning, everyone. अपने मतलब के वास्ते हमने आसमानों से कुछ नहीं मांगा है. अपने मतलब के वास्ते हमने आसमानों से कुछ नहीं मांगा है. हमने तो वतन की खैर मांगी है. कोई तख्त और ताज नहीं मांगा है. कोई तख्त और ताज नहीं मांगा है. We haven't asked anything for ourselves. We just want the safety and prosperity of our motherland from the heavens. A very warm good morning to you everyone and welcome this celebration of Republic Day. Our honorable chief guest, respected Pedanna sir, respected Rajeshwari ma'am, respected Trapti ma'am, all teaching and non-teaching staff, caring parents and excited students. Good morning to you all and my best wishes to you all on the occasion of 73rd Republic Day. I would like to request our principal ma'am to welcome our honorable chief guest, respected Pedanna sir, with a bouquet. I request Ranjit sir to welcome our honorable chief guest, respected Rajeshwari ma'am, with a bouquet. I request Deepak sir to honor our chief guest. Now let's move to the most important task of the day, and that is hoisting national flag. I would like to request our chief guest, respected Pedanna sir, to host our national flag.
Call! Attention!
दे सलामी इस तिरंगे को, दे सलामी इस तिरंगे को जिससे हमारी शान है. सर हमेशा ऊंचा रखना इसका, जब तक दिल में जान है, जब तक दिल में जान है.
Call! Flag salute! National anthem! Start!
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे. गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगल विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Hands down. भारत माता के जय. भारत माता के जय. भारत माता के जय. Call, flag song, start.
विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा सदा शक्ति बरसाने वाला प्रेम सुधा बरसाने वाला वीरों को हर्षाने वाला मातृभूमि का तन मन सारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा शान नहीं सकी जाने पाए चाहे जान भले ही जाए विश्व विजय करके दिखलाए तब होवे प्रणाम पूर्ण हमारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा
Call, start it is.
Now it's time to welcome our honorable chief guest with a beautiful song. I would like to call girls of class 10 for the welcome song. Students, please have a seat.
Full stop.
Sit up. Thank you, dear girls. We believe in peace and peaceful development, not only for ourselves, but for people all over the world, said by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Now I request our class 10 student, Ms. Gayatri Gadre, for an introductory speech.
Good morning to one and all present here. Our today's honorable guest, respected principal ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. First of all, I wish you all happy Republic Day. I would like to say thank you for giving me such an incredible chance to speak on this auspicious day. I am Gayatri Gadre, Vice Culture Minister from class 10th. Today, we as a whole are here to celebrate 73rd day of our country. It is an important day for all the Indians. Republic Day is celebrated to remember the historic moment when our nation became an independent republic country. As we all know that India got its independence on 15th August 1947 and the country didn't have its own constitution. Instead, India was governed by the laws implemented by the British. However, after many deliberations and amendments, the Indian Constitution was adopted on 26 November 1949 and officially came into effect on 26 January 1950. Our constitution gives us a various rights and responsibilities too. We live in a democratic country where people enjoy their fundamental rights. In society, we have different castes, religions, or many other things that separate us. But on a broader picture, we all are Indians. India is a land which is a great example of unity in diversity. The beauty of our country is we have different languages and we also have conflicts and differences. But on national festivals, we all stand as a united force. Republic means the supreme power of the people living in the country, and only the people have the right to choose their leader as Prime Minister. On the same day in 1950, Dr. Rajendra Prasad also began his term as the first President of India, and the Constituent Assembly became Parliament of India under provisions of the new Constitution. January 26 carries a great significance for our country. It was on this day in 1930 the Indian National Congress proclaimed the demand for complete independence in the Lahore session. Ever since independence, the main celebration of Republic Day has been held at the national capital, New Delhi, at the Rajpath, in the presence of the President, Prime Minister, and other high-ranking officials of India. As a tribute to India, on Republic Day, ceremonial parades takes place at the Rajpath. The celebration begins from the gates of Rashtrapati Bhavan, followed by Raisina Hill on the Rajpath past. The Indian Gate is the main attraction on Republic Day. Republic Day March is considered to be an eye-catching element of the festival, and it showcases Indian culture and social heritage. It also showcases the Indian defense capability. 9 to 12 different regiments of the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force, accompanied by their bands, march in all their official decorations. The President of India, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces, takes the salute. On this prestigious occasion, the heroes of our country, the soldiers, are not forgotten. Prestigious awards will be given away to the martyrs and the heroes who have dedicated their lives to protect the country at any cost. But beyond it all, the Constitution declares that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. It assures its citizens justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity. It also gives us our rights and duties as citizens. When our Constitution came into effect, we have some common issues. And still today, we are also facing some common issues like cleanliness, education, unemployment, poverty, pollution, and the last 2 years, COVID. But to resolve them, government is launching some schemes like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, Skill India, Make in India, and many more. But we cannot depend fully on the shoulders of our government. We need to do something of our country, and we all must take a step to make a better and stronger nation. It is our duty as citizens to face these challenges and come out stronger on the other side. So one thing we all can do is to promise each other that we will become a better version of ourselves so that we could contribute to solving all these problems and making our nation a better place. So let's take a pledge that we all will maintain peace and harmony and must remember the sacrifices of our freedom fighters so that we can value the freedom which we got just because of their sacrifices. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to say patriotism is just like charity. It must begin at home. Jai Hind and Vande Mataram.
Thank you, Gayatri. Really, you remind our duty to us. Now I request our beloved teacher, Sagar sir, for an informative speech.
सुप्रभात। आज के इस कार्यक्रम के प्रमुख अतिथि आदरणीय श्री वेदन्ना सर, आदरणीय श्रीमती राजेश्वरी मैम, विद्यालय की प्रधानाचार्य श्रीमती तृप्ति वराठे मैम, आदरणीय उपस्थित अध्यापकगण और मेरे प्यारे छात्रों, आप सभी को गणतंत्र की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। शहीदों का सपना जब सच हुआ, हिंदुस्तान तब स्वतंत्र हुआ। आओ सलाम करें उन वीरों को जिनकी वजह से भारत गणतंत्र हुआ, जिनकी वजह से भारत गणतंत्र हुआ। आज हम सभी यहाँ बेहद खास अवसर पर 73वां गणतंत्र दिवस मनाने इकट्ठा हुए हैं। भारत के लिए गणतंत्र दिन केवल एक पर्व नहीं बल्कि गौरव और एक सम्मान है। इसी गौरव को मैं आगे बढ़ाते हुए उन महान रचनाकारों को मतलब डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद, पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, मौलाना अबुल कलाम आज़ाद आदि को अभिवादन करता हूँ, क्योंकि इनके अथक प्रयास के बाद 2 साल 11 महीने और 18 दिन बाद भारत के सबसे बड़े संविधान का निर्माण हुआ। 15 अगस्त 1947 को हमारा देश ब्रिटिश हुकूमत से आज़ाद हुआ। 15 अगस्त, परंतु आज़ादी के बाद हमारे देश को सही तरीके से चलाने के लिए कोई नियम और कानून नहीं था। इसलिए 26 जनवरी 1950 को देश का संविधान लागू किया गया, जिसमें आम आदमी के अधिकार और कर्तव्यों की जानकारी दी गई है। गणतंत्र दिवस के दिन समस्त देशवासियों को समानता, शिक्षा समेत कई मौलिक अधिकार दिए गए और एक नए युग का सूत्रपात किया गया और हमारा देश समाजवादी, लोकतंत्रात्मक और धर्मनिरपेक्ष गणराज्य बन गया। नहीं सिर्फ जश्न मनाना, नहीं सिर्फ झंडे लहराना, ये काफ़ी नहीं है वतन पर यादों को नहीं भुलाना। जो कुर्बान हुए उनके लफ्ज़ों को आगे बढ़ाना, खुदा के लिए नहीं जिंदगी वतन के लिए लुटाना। हम लाए हैं तूफान से कश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। इस साल हम आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव भी मना रहे हैं। 15 अगस्त 1947 जब नियति से भारत का साक्षात्कार हुआ, जब 150 वर्ष की गुलामी से देश को मुक्ति मिली, आज़ादी की आबोहवा में पहली बार मुल्क ने सांसें भरी। 75 साल में देश ने विकास की नई गाथाएं गढ़ी, बुलंदियों के नए आसमान छुए। हम दासता के अंधेरे से आगे बढ़े, गरीबी की गर्तों से आगे बढ़े, अशिक्षा, असमानता जैसे तमाम बेड़ियां हमने तोड़ी। इस दौरान देश ने बहुत कुछ खोया, बहुत कुछ पाया भी। आज हम एक परिपक्व गणतंत्र है, क्योंकि 75 साल में हमने उपलब्धियों की गगनचुंबी उड़ानें भरी है। देश आज जिस मुकाम पर खड़ा है, उसमें कई अहम उपलब्धियों का योगदान है। सबसे पहले जैसे भारत का गणतंत्र बनना, देश का पहला लोकसभा चुनाव, रेलवे का राष्ट्रीयकरण होना, पहला परमाणु ऊर्जा कार्यक्रम, हरित क्रांति, कारगिल युद्ध की जीत तथा देश का पोलियो मुक्ति घोषित होना। जिस प्रकार हमने पूरे देश को पोलियो जैसी बीमारी से मुक्त किया, उसी प्रकार मुझे विश्वास है कि आज हम जिस कोरोना नाम की महामारी से संघर्ष कर रहे हैं, उसका भी नामो निशान इस दुनिया से मिटा देंगे। हमारे देश में डॉक्टर, परिचारिका, पुलिस कर्मचारी, वैज्ञानिक तथा भारत का आम आदमी अभी सभी बहुत योगदान दे रहे हैं। भले ही हमारे देश की जनसंख्या भी बहुत है, पर फिर भी हम टीकाकरण के मुहिम में भी अग्रसर हैं। इसके साथ साथ कुछ समस्याओं की जड़ें हमारे देश की मिट्टी में बहुत गहराई तक पहुंची है, जैसे गरीबी, भ्रष्टाचार, बेरोजगारी, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग। इनकी जड़ों को अगर हमने समूल नष्ट किया, तो इस बात से अगर हम थोड़े जागरूक रहे और अपने स्तर पर योगदान देते रहे, तो वो दिन दूर नहीं जब हम महासत्ता की पंक्ति में खड़े होंगे। मैं यहाँ पर आप सभी से ये उम्मीद रखता हूँ कि इसी योगदान के साथ साथ हम हमारा देश बलशाली, प्रगतिशील और आत्मनिर्भर बनाएंगे। अंत में सिर्फ यही कहना चाहूँगा, ना सरकार मेरी है, ना रोब मेरा है, ना मेरा नाम बड़ा है। मुझे तो छोटी सी बात का गर्व है, मैं हिंदुस्तान का हूँ और हिंदुस्तान मेरा है, मैं हिंदुस्तान का हूँ, हिंदुस्तान मेरा है। जय हिंद, जय भारत। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Sagar sir. Thank you, Sagar sir. After listening Sagar sir's speech, I remember some lines. आज सलाम है उन वीरों को जिनके कारण ये दिन आता है। आज सलाम है उन वीरों को जिनके कारण ये दिन आता है। वो माँ भी खुशनसीब होती है, बलिदान जिसके बच्चों का देश के काम आता है। बलिदान जिसके बच्चों का देश के काम आता है। And with this patriotic mood, I request class 10th girls for the patriotic song.
लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए। कदम मिलाकर चल, कदम मिलाकर चल, मंजिल तेरे पद चूमेगी आज नहीं तो कल, आज नहीं तो कल। लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए। सबकी दौलत सबकी मेहनत सबकी हिम्मतें, सबकी ताकत सबकी इज्जत सबकी किस्मतें, सबकी दौलत सबकी मेहनत सबकी हिम्मतें, सबकी ताकत सबकी इज्जत सबकी किस्मतें। फूल बिछे अगणित राहों में राह बनाता चल, फूल बिछे अगणित राहों में राह बनाता चल। लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए। नूतन वेदी बलिदानों की मांगे आज जवानी, देनी होगी हम सबको अब देश हेतु कुर्बानी। नूतन वेदी बलिदानों की मांगे आज जवानी, देनी होगी हम सबको अब देश हेतु कुर्बानी। बलिदानों का ढेर लगा इतिहास बनाता चल, बलिदानों का ढेर लगा इतिहास बनाता चल। लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल होने पाए, लक्षण ओझल
Wow, what a melodious song. Thank you, girls. There must be big round of applause, students. Now I would like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, respected Pedanna Sir, to come on stage and guide us with his speech.
Respected Principal Madam, respected teachers, and my better of Rajeshwari, and dear lovely children. I wish everyone a very happy 73rd Republic Day to all of you. So when I came here, I gone back to my old school days. So I gone almost 35 years back. So I was there in the same scenario of the school. So it is a beautiful environment to be in the part of that school. See, today I think we are going through the very tough conditions of last 2.5 years of pandemic. I think first time the children will be very happy to come back onto the school and have a celebrations. That is, the mood itself is totally different. Children, let's think that when we are thinking in this condition, in this small moment to celebrate in the COVID conditions, the same scenario, if we are not independent, then what will be the condition? So we are in 1947, we got liberated from the other rule, the Britishers' rule, and we have become independent India. And today we are in the 75th day of independence, and we are going to the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav we are celebrating. So how proud we should feel that we are in this, we have become free and we are able to celebrate these moments. So to achieve this, many people have sacrificed during this entire struggle of independence. So we should all give respect to all those freedom fighters who have made and liberated us from the Britishers' rule and made us independent here. As one of our students has rightly said that, so there was independence was there. There was no constitution or anything was there, or rules or procedures was not there. So that has come into effect on 26th November 1949. So we are almost after 2 months, it has become effective. That is 26th January 1950. So from that day onwards, we started having our own constitution, our own rules and regulation, what to be followed, and how we have to lead our life, and how we have to take, it is in our own hands how to take forward the India or our mother country to the next level. So as we are going through in this, when globally everybody is in a tough situation, we have come forward and taken this India to the next level in terms of, we take example in terms of vaccination. So when the first wave has come, so nobody was knowing that what to be done. So everybody was just searching for some mask or something to be done. And you are not having the basic infrastructure to take it forward or to fight against this pandemic. So within this span of 2 years, so we have grown up to such a level, we are and able to control the entire pandemic better than the other countries, which is even with so much of population. So I give big credit to all the politicians as well as the students, innovators, as well as the industrialists who has come forward and made this country to overcome this pandemic. So it is not that we have overcome everything in pandemic. So it is still, it is a part of our life. We have to lead with this, whatever situation is there. So however, the vaccination has made us to make it deal in better condition to the pandemic condition. And also we have seen the government has come forward. I think recently the madam has taken initiative and we have gone to the 13 years onwards, the vaccination to the kids, so that they can come freely to the school from now onwards. So as we are seeing that, that is one of the protective device which can make us to survive and lead the life in the better way. Dear friends, we are seeing this pandemic as one of the adverse impact, but it is having the positive side effects also what we are seeing it, which has made us to innovate ourselves. So if you rightly seen that, we have never thought of online education earlier. It was only some few rich class people as a part-time, the students, they were taking the classes when they are a free time or any other additional co-curricular activities like that, they were thinking in that online mode. So now it has become so much advanced in that field. So we were able to do our entire education. If we take our business itself, we were able to operate everything online, most of the things, which was never imagined last 20-25 years. So this has made the entire world to think in a different way. So as you, there is a saying is there, no? When there is a need comes, then only we will respond. So this this crisis has made us to rethink and renovate ourselves so that what we can do better. So which was there within us, we were able to think and make it happen. So in these tough conditions, I think our the JVM teachers have worked out excellently and made all of your education system still live, so that you will not miss anything during these tough conditions also, when there is no offline classes was going on. So I once again thank all the JVM teachers for putting efforts to make their education to continue. So they have put their lives at risk when we are at the peak in the first wave and second wave. They were coming to the offices, they were trying to prepare the slides, they were not having the basic infrastructure what to be done in terms of education system, even the laptops were not there, in the mobile they were using it. And that credit should be given to the teachers, so that they have made your life so that you can take it forward to the next level. So thank you teachers for making the entire case, and thank you madam for leading from the front the entire the journey of a digital journey. The second thing is that this pandemic has united us. So we are maintaining the social distance, but in these tough conditions, we were coming together how to help our near and dears. So that is one thing we have learned in this pandemic, how much the relation is important. So that was, I think, we were all busy in our own goals, own settings, everything. So this pandemic has reminded everybody that it is not your individual goal, it is the family and other partners. You have to take care of them. So that is one lesson which has made us to learn by this the crisis, what it has brought to us. So that is the second learning what we have to get it from this scenario. The third thing what we are seeing, that everything in this pandemic or in this scenario, the digitization, everything is going under a digital transformation, even the transactions which we are not knowing it. So those things like online transactions, what we are doing, payments, everything. So which was not there earlier. So India is leading from the front in all the innovations in terms of IT sector or in that front. And many thoughts are coming out from the kids, the new generation, the teams. They are the solution provider for every problem. I think that is the one speciality what we have seen in this journey. So dear friends, this is Republic Day, what we are celebrating today is the beginning for our new journey, and hope, I think, from maybe tomorrow onwards we'll have, or maybe in the next week onwards. I think yesterday there was a circular from the government of Maharashtra. All the offline classes has to be started for the higher colleges also, Mahavidyalaya, what I have seen from Minister of Education. I think for the schools also they are insisting. So it is a good news, and for all of us, we are coming back to the schools, but with a caution that we should protect ourselves from this, whatever the situation is there. So we have to fight. As our Sagar sir was rightly saying that we will overcome that challenge. We with our combined effort unitedly, we each should care us, and each of us care each other. If anybody found any symptoms of any fever or COVID, so please isolate yourself so that the spreading of that we can be avoided. Or there should not be, it should be a transparent way we have to deal with this scenario and come back and make it the life more enjoyable and take it forward. So we should wear the mask, we should get vaccinated, and I think all the 90% of the eligible students have got vaccinated. And the teachers, I think once again they have taken one more, the third dose, I think. That is, I think they are taking n number of doses for care of yourself, for the students. I think that much of effort they are taking it, and I wish everyone all the success in the coming years. So one sincere request. So since this is a challenging period, the results what we are expected will be very because the students is undergoing offline, online. I am seeing sometimes mobile they are operating from the house. So it may be tough for the kids also. I should thank the kids for taking that much of pain and effort to learn the system also. So, and they have made more interactive. The credit also should go to the teachers for the giving, make them engage during that class of 45 minutes or 1 hour each session is a very challenging, because the concentration in that small screen or any laptop or mobile, I think maximum population is on the mobile only, we are seeing it. So keeping them engaged for that during entire session is a big challenge. So that I think both the people should interact each other and make it more informative and learn the maximum things. So my request for this year is that as a combined team of JVM, I think we should make it as one of the best institution in the JVM from Ratnagiri location. So for this I request the students to put the maximum efforts, and the teachers should support them to make excel in their activities in the educational front as well as in the co-curricular fronts in the coming years. So I request some confirmation from all the students and the teachers that we can make it the one of the best in the JVM history, that we can excel and make it one of the proud institution of JET. So with that sincere request, I wish you everyone very happy Republic once again, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Really, we enjoy listening you all the time, as always. Now I request our principal ma'am to come on stage and guide us.
थैंक यू रूपाली मैम। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदोस्तां हमारा, हम बुलबुलें हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा। और ऑनरेबल चीफ गेस्ट रिस्पेक्टेड पेदन्ना सर, रिस्पेक्टेड पेदन्ना मैम, teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear student, a very warm good morning to one and all, and wish you a happy Republic Day. It's a very significant day for all of us, because on this day in the year 1950, the Constitution of India came into force. As you all know, our Constitution has given us fundamental rights and responsibility. As Gayatri rightly said, as both rights and responsibilities come together, so we are expected to fulfill the responsibilities as a citizen first before claiming our rights. Like you have the right to get an education, but it's your duty to carry the responsibility to be an obedient student. As we have some rules and regulations in schools, in the same way, we have to follow some rules and regulations to be in this country. We are so fortunate that we live in a democratic country where people enjoy their fundamental rights. And as Gayatri rightly mentioned, India is a land which is a great exemplar of unity in diversity. As sir also mentioned, recently we have seen this unity at the time of pandemic, when almost all of us had joined together and strictly followed COVID-appropriate behavior and coordinated to make the vaccination drive successful by our participation. We must salute the spirit of our frontline warrior, doctors, nurses, police, and health workers who led from the front against this pandemic and helped the nation to get rid from this epidemic. Not only those, but I would like to salute all the students and teachers who have exhibited the never die spirit and faced the situation intellectually by without wasting a single minute and started online education, keeping in mind that learning should not stop. Through my government portal, even the government has also taken the initiative to commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The essential component of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is to connect the youth to our rich cultural heritage. The aim of these activities is to select our the aim of this the essential component of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the aim of this to connect the youth to our rich cultural heritage, and the aim of these activities is to select the best talent across the country and provide them an opportunity to be a part of today's Republic Day celebrations at Delhi. At the very outset, when our nation celebrates 73rd Republic Day today, let us pledge to take part in nation building in our own unique way. It is highly inevitable for all of us to uphold our rich traditions and cherish our culture, and you are our nation's ambassadors who can spread the richness of our cultural values, morals, and ethics. To make this possible, you need to take extra effort to understand our values and culture well. I am sure that your parents and teachers give you ample opportunities in this regard. Our dream is each one of you grow and develop as an integrated personality and become true global citizen who would take care of his or her own country and contribute immensely towards its further development and also for the world peace at large. At the end, I would like to thank respected Pedanna sir and Pedanna madam for their warm presence in today's program and for all the support from the management, and expect the same in near future. I would like to sum up with this speech with the well-known poetry of Tagore, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where the words come from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee, into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country await. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Your thoughts are always inspiring and motivating. Thank you so much. Now, here we come to the concluding part of our patriotic function of the Republic Day celebration. Now, I request Yugandhara ma'am to propose a vote of thanks.
इतनी सी बात हवाओं को बता के रखना, इतनी सी बात हवाओं को बता के रखना, रोशनी होगी चिरागों को जलाए रखना। लहू देकर की है जिसकी हिफाजत हमने, लहू देकर की है जिसकी हिफाजत हमने, ऐसे तिरंगे को हमेशा अपने दिल में बसाए रखना। A warm and cherished morning to our most valued Honorable Chief Guest, respected Pedanna sir and respected Rajeshwari ma'am, respected principal ma'am, dear teachers, our beloved students, and all staff members. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of each and everyone who work hard to make this event successful. I give a heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, respected Pedanna sir and respected Rajeshwari madam, for spending their busiest time gracing this event. My sincere thanks to respected Trapti ma'am for guiding us with her inspiring words. Thank you Ranjit sir and Pramodini madam, event in charge, the admin department and supportive staff, and most important, my 10th standard student for their excellent performances. Thank you all my dear students and parents, those who are attending this event online. And thank you all dear teachers and all JVM family members for your presence here. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Yuvandhara ma'am. Now, as usual, every year we end this program with the Prabhat Feri, sir. So I request all the students to stand up for Prabhat Feri, and I request Principal ma'am to escort our chief guest for Prabhat Feri. लहराएगा तिरंगा अब सारे आसमान पर, लहराएगा तिरंगा अब सारे आसमान पर, भारत का नाम होगा सबकी जुबान पर। आएगा कोई जो आंख हमारे हिंदुस्तान पर, आएगा कोई जो आंख हमारे हिंदुस्तान पर। I request all the students to join Prabhat Feri.
पुढे पुढे चालतो ना.
जय किसान, जय जवान, जय किसान, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। Clean India, developed India is the way to freedom. Clean India, developed India is the way to freedom. भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। उठ रही है आज स्वराज की आवाज, इन वीर शहीदों ने ही पहचाना है संविधान। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, मातरम,
भारत माता की
जय। जय जवान, जय किसान, जय जवान, जय किसान। वंदे मातरम,
भारत माता की
जय। सारे संकट सिर पर लेंगे, सारे संकट सिर पर लेंगे, पर रणतंत्र मिटाने देंगे। जय। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
फोटो काढू मैं.
Clean India, developed India is the way to real freedom. Clean India, developed India is the way to real freedom. भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। जय जवान, जय किसान, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय।
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की
जय। जय जवान, जय किसान, जय जवान, जय किसान। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय।
सारे संकट सिर पर लेंगे, पर गणतंत्र नहीं जाने देंगे।
Sir wants good result now. Yes. Sir himself would come to celebrate. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
हे काय करते